Thousands of people move to Spain every single year. They're living by the beach, enjoying incredible food, and experiencing one of the highest qualities of life in Europe. And you know what? You could be next. There are 7 legal pathways to make Spain your home. And today, I'm walking you through every single one. Let's start. Spain offers 7 main residency pathways: the non-lucrative visa for retirees, the digital nomad visa for remote workers, student visa if you're studying, work visa if you have a job offer, family reunification to bring your loved ones, entrepreneur visa for starting a business, and finally, permanent residency and citizenship as your long-term goal. Now let's go through each one and figure out which is right for you. Non-lucrative visa. This is the most popular option for retirees and anyone living off passive income. If you've got a pension, investment income, or rental properties generating cash, this visa is designed for you. The financial requirement is around 28,000 euros per year. If you're bringing a spouse or kids, add about 7,000 euros for each person. Here's the big rule though. You cannot work with this visa. Not in Spain, not remotely, nothing. This is strictly for people who don't need to work. But if you've got stable passive income, this gives you the freedom to live in Spain, enjoy the lifestyle, and not worry about finding a job. The visa lasts 1 year, and you can renew it. After 5 years, you qualify for permanent residency. Digital Nomad visa. This one launched in 2023, and it's been incredibly popular. This visa is for remote workers. If you work for a company outside Spain, or you're a freelancer with international clients, this is your ticket. The income requirement is about 2,400 euros per month. And here's the key rule: 80% of your income has to come from outside Spain. You can have some Spanish clients, but only up to 20%. Now here's where it gets really good: the Beckham law. With this visa, you pay only 24% tax on your first 600,000 euros of income. That's way lower than the standard Spanish tax rate of 47%. If you're earning good money, this is a game changer. The visa is valid for 3 years and renewable. Unlike the non-lucrative, you can absolutely work with this visa as long as it's remote. Student visa. You'll need acceptance from an educational institution, proof of about 600 euros per month for living expenses, health insurance, and when you graduate, you can transition to a work visa if you find a job in Spain. Work visa. If you've got a job offer from a Spanish company, this is how you get in. Spain has a few different types of work visas. There's the regular work visa for standard jobs, the EU Blue Card for highly skilled workers with university degrees, and the highly qualified professional visa for people in tech, engineering, and science. You'll generally need a job offer or employment contract, and for the skilled visas, usually a university degree. The good news is your employer typically helps with the application process. There's also a new job seeker visa that lets you come to Spain for up to 6 months just to look for work. Pretty cool option if you want to explore opportunities. Work visas are usually valid for 1 year initially, then renewable. Family reunification. This one's for people already living in Spain who want to bring family members. After you've been living in Spain legally for 1 year, you can bring your spouse, your kids under 18, or even dependent parents over 65. The financial requirement is about 14,000 euros per year for 2 people, plus 50% more for each additional family member. The great thing is your family members get their own residence permits, and yes, they're allowed to work in Spain. The process typically takes 3 to 6 months. Perfect if you've already established yourself and you're ready to bring your loved ones. Entrepreneur visa. This is for people who want to start an innovative business in Spain. To qualify, your business plan has to be approved by ANISA. That's the Spanish National Innovation Company. You'll need about 31,000 euros in your bank account, and your business idea needs to be genuinely innovative. Unfortunately, a restaurant or coffee shop won't cut it. They're looking for tech startups and innovation-driven businesses. If you get approved, you get a 3-year visa. access to those Beckham Law tax benefits at 24%, the ability to bring your family, and a pathway to permanent residency. This is perfect for entrepreneurs and startup founders. Permanent residency and citizenship. This is the ultimate goal for anyone moving to Spain. Here's how it works. After 5 years with a temporary residence permit, you can apply for permanent residency. After 10 years of legal residency, you're eligible for Spanish citizenship. Special rule: if you're from a Latin American country, you only need 2 years before you can apply for citizenship. Why does this matter? The Spanish passport is ranked number 2 in the world. You get visa-free access to 192 countries, and as an EU citizen, you can live and work anywhere in the European Union. Keep in mind, Spain generally doesn't allow dual citizenship unless you're from certain Latin American countries or specific situations apply. Alright, so those are your 7 options. Now let's figure out which one fits you. If you're retired or living off passive income like rental properties or investments, go with the non-lucrative visa. It requires 28,000 euros per year, but you can't work. If you work remotely for a company outside Spain, the digital Nomad visa is perfect. You need about 2,400 euros per month. You can work remotely and you get great tax benefits. If you're a student, obviously the student visa. 600 euros per month and you can work part-time. If you have a job offer in Spain, apply for a work visa. Requirements vary, but your employer usually helps with the process. If you've been in Spain for over a year and want to bring family, that's family reunification. And if you're launching an innovative startup, go for the entrepreneur visa. Each of these has detailed requirements and documents you'll need to prepare. That's why I've created in-depth guides for each visa type. So here's what to do next. Pick the visa that matches your situation. Then watch my detailed guide for that specific visa. I walk through every requirement, every document, and the exact application process step by step. Make sure to subscribe so you stay updated. Spain's immigration rules do change, and I keep this channel current with the latest info. Living in Spain is an incredible opportunity. Amazing weather, fantastic food, rich culture, high quality of life. Thousands of people make the move every year, and with the right visa, you can too. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments. I read every one. Good luck with your Spain journey, and I'll see you in the next video.